So in this question, it asks us to write the empirical formula for at least 4 binary ionic compounds that can be formed from the following ions. So binary means containing 2 elements. Ionic means a metal and a non-metal. So basically, we want to form all the compounds that can be formed from these ions. Now, there's a lot of theory here that I'm going to completely skip. And much like the other videos that talk about chemistry, I'm going to show you how to do it, but I'm not actually going to show you a lot about the theory. When you get to the course, you'll talk more about the theory, about how these things can become more noble gas-like often, and that's why they want to form these specific stable ions, and so on and so forth. But here, I'm just going to show you how to do this. First thing, ionic compounds form between metals and nonmetals, or between things that are positively charged and things that are negatively charged. And all ionic compounds have an overall charge of 0. They are going to be overall neutral. So we want to make a table where we can interact the positive things with the negative things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Br minus at the top of my table, and O2 minus here, and I'm going to put Ca2 plus here, and Fe2 plus here. So I can interact Ca with Br and Ca with O2. Excuse me, with O2 minus. So that's basically what I want to do. The reason that ionic compounds have to be neutral is because electrons are physical things. So if calcium is 2 plus and has 2 less electrons, it must have given those 2 electrons to something. So basically, there's a trick for doing this, and I'm going to show you the trick, and I'm going to stop with the theory. So if we have Ca2 plus interacting with Br minus, we want to bring the numbers down as subscripts. And what we get is Ca, we bring the 1 down and we don't show it, Br 2. We bring the 2 down, not the plus, just the 2, and we get CaBr2. This works because it will cancel out the charges. Said another way, calcium will lose 1 electron to 1 bromine, it'll lose the other electron to the other bromine, and you'll end up with a Ca2 plus and 2 Br minus, and the binary compound is CaBr2. In the case of Ca and O2 minus, Ca2 plus and O2 minus, it's a little bit more complicated. So we have Ca2 plus and O2 minus. We cross them, and we get Ca2O2. Now, since these are both 2, they have a common denominator. And we need to find the empirical formula, which is the simplest ratio. So we can divide both of these by 2. Said another way, if they're both the same number, cross them out, and what we get is CaO. CaO. Here, we want to do Fe2 plus, Br minus, bring the 2 down for Br, bring the 1 down for Fe, and we get FeBr2, and Fe2 plus, O2 minus, bring both the 2's down, we get Fe2O2, but since they have a common denominator, or because they're both the same number in this case, we cross them out, and we get FeO. So we didn't talk a lot about the theory here, but these are the 4 binary ionic compounds you can form from these ions. And in the lecture course, as I mentioned, you will get a lot more theory.